So I know some traditions in the Mormon Church are more amenable to the ideas of limited government, federalism, sort of communities taking care of themselves without major centralized government oversight.
That's correct. In fact, in our church, one thing that we're known for is our welfare system. We have a huge welfare system with welfare farms and commodities given to people that are really trying to help themselves. We encourage people to work for what they receive from the church. We encourage them to keep off government dole so as not to become dependent on government dole as much as possible, because we feel that then once you begin depending on the government for your sustenance, you begin losing your freedom and your independence. So we try to take care of our own. Many times people came to me as a bishop and needed temporary help with lodging, food, and I could write an order out for them. They could go and have their order filled for food, and then I would write out a check for their rent or some other thing that they might require on a temporary basis.
From the church?
Yes,
treasury?
Only from the church, and then I give them work whenever possible, so they could feel good about receiving that, and that way it would keep them off the government dole.
So, what other mechanisms were there for making sure people didn't abuse that system? Because sometimes we hear of people abusing government federal welfare programs.
Right.
So, other than requiring or asking people to work, how did you prevent people from just getting all the food and not doing anything in exchange?
Well, I would give them work to do in advance and secure a commitment from them that they would come and do that work. Oftentimes, however, if you find a family that's really needy and you see little children, it's really difficult not to give them some help in spite of whatever they might tell you. You just try to help people, and then we never confine that within our own church. We would help anybody, and to this day, our bishops help anyone who needs help, not just members of the church. If there's a catastrophe throughout the world, such as in Haiti or in African countries or other areas where there's been severe earthquakes or natural disasters, the church regularly sends millions and millions of dollars to help out with those countries. It's something most people don't know about, but they send a huge amount of money to help out in almost every disaster.
Well, does that give you don't have to comment on contemporary politics if you feel that that's awkward with your book tour, but does that background within the Mormon Church give you any insights or opinions about current national trends, the way the federal government is headed?
Well, yes, it does, because we believe in defending ourselves. We believe in a good, strong national defense. We believe in a sound economy, but most of all, we believe in the family and making the family strong. And we're very much opposed to abortion as a church. We're very much in favor of strengthening the family wherever we can do that. And if there's a program available anywhere from anyone that strengthens the family, we advise people and encourage people to work with those programs, anything that will help strengthen the family. If the family's strong, then the state can be strong. If the state's strong, the nation can be strong. If the nation's strong, the world can be strong.